Hello everyone and welcome back to Strife Solutions. I'm of course William Strife and this is Yogscast Complete, or Yog Pack if you prefer, a special version of modded Minecraft for us the Yogscast. If you want to play along, you can get the community version off of the AT launcher. A link is in the description. Okay, so, it's been a while. It's been a while, guys, and what was it that I did last time? It's actually been a while for me as well. I think I got the underbar sorted out last time, and you know what? It's, the crafted canteen is looking great, but I'll tell you what, as much fun as it has been, you know, trying to get away from work, and relax and everything in the crafted cantina, all it's turned into is more work. More work. So you know what? I think I'm just a workaholic. I can't get around that, so I'm gonna face up to that right away, and I'm gonna say, what's the best way to get a vacation from work while still working? And the answer is adventure. So, but naturally, I can't just adventure without a reason. If I'm gonna adventure, I might as well do it for the benefit of the crafted cantina. So, there's this frame in the middle of the bar here that I really want to fill. We don't have a signature drink, okay? There's no signature drink here at the crafted cantina. So what we need to craft is the Divine Brew. And in order to craft the Divine Brew, I have to do a certain amount of adventuring. So, the first thing I need to find is honey, berries, roots, and kelp. So let's get right out into the countryside and let's start finding this stuff. So let's start off with kelp. I'll hop down to the sea and we'll look at that. Okay guys, so here I am. I'm a decent way southwest of the base and I found myself a bunch of kelp. Now, I can breathe underwater, so this isn't any particular problem. But as you can see, this kelp from mariculture spawns down here. Now, I'm looking for the specific kelp from Biomes Plenty, but I can run this through an ore converter to change it from one kelp to the other, and this stuff really likes to pull you in. All you gotta do is you gotta hit it down at the bottom, and it functions just like a tree, as if you were hitting it with a lumber axe. Just smack it, and you get a whole bunch of this stuff. And for that matter, if you leave the bottom bit, it'll grow upwards, kind of like inverted vines, if you will, so... Ugh, God, that stuff really pulls you in. Okay, so, there's your kelp. Now let's go and start looking for roots. Hoo-wah. Okay, so you can see the solution tower over there. I'm just off in this kind of swampy area, this biome, not that far from my base, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of roots hanging on the underside of this dirt here. I don't think that roots will grow off of stone. I'm pretty sure that they only come through the bottom side of dirt, so, you know, basically the surface of surface caves, if you will. So if I just take out a pair of shears. Now, roots, normally, whenever you punch them, they just vanish. But if you hit them with shears, as you can see here, you end up getting roots. Hoo-wah, what fantastic stuff. Okay, so here we go. Roots are pretty much done, and there's a whole bunch of this stuff all over the place that I can go ahead and collect up. So I'll open this up. I think roots and kelp. There we go, that's done. Next up, let's get our hands on this Miner's Delight. Miner's Delight is something that spawns way down in caves, so it's time for us to go spelunking. Hoo-ah. What type of wonders await us down in the caves? I haven't gone spelunking in a long time, not since I made that digital miner. Oh my god. What a place I've stumbled into. So, I've been searching around for a while, and I'm pumped up on retinol for my night vision. Actually, I'm gonna have to replace that fairly soon. But, I think I've discovered what was an original mine, that I was using to dig back in the days before I found the digital miner. What's up here? I don't think I've been up this way. And... Ooh. Hello. Oh dear, the oil deposits are on fire. Yeah, be careful, kids. The oil deposits won't actually... I better pick this up while I still have the chance. Okay, there we go. We've got one Miner's Delight. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble finding more of these. But, what the... Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag. My word. I think I'm going to... Ow. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my equipment to pump up the oil because this is giving me some serious frame rate issues. Okay guys, here I am once again off to the west of the solution tower, and I'm just going to use the digital miner because after running into those big fires underground, it's become a really evident. Damn cows, I don't want to hear them. It's become really evident to me that I don't want to run into the type of problems that I had with the oil fires underground, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that, and I'm going to give it an item stack of Miner's Delight. Come on. There we go. Save. Hit back. And Silk is off. Go ahead and hit start. And, oh, well, they're a lot more rare than I thought they were. What do you know? Stop. Reset. What about the config? What is my, no, it's set to max area, so no questions there. I'll just go ahead and hop around the map a couple of times and do that. Okay, so my exploits have taken me out to a deadland, and I've finally got 52 of these things, so I'll go ahead and stop there. Wonders this digital miner, I don't know what I would do without it. So, yeah, decent way away from the Solution Business Park, but with that, I now have the Miner's Delight checked off the list. Now, we need to go hunting for berries, and I think I know a good location to go looking. Okay guys, well, I've been searching for about an hour and I'm not getting any luck. Now, I will confess, I've been habitually, like, searching for berries for a long time now, because this is a task that's been a long time coming. But, typically, you find these particular berry bushes all around the world from Biomes of Plenty, and they have these red dots all over them, and you just right-click them, and you get the berries off of them. But, I don't know what it is, but... fell down. All of the berry bushes that I come across, and as you can see, I'm not that far from the old Jaffa factory site. So, I mean, I've been searching all over the frickin' map, and all I can find are barren bushes from the Biomes of Plenty mod. So, I've got berries back at base, but for some reason, I just can't, for the life of me, seem to find berry bushes with actual berries on them, and I don't know what the cause for that is. So, woo! Jeez. That's just a sudden plummet. Okay, so, I've got the berries already, for better or worse, but, I couldn't show you guys how to get your hands on them. So be it. So what I'm gonna do now is, okay, well, I've got to collect honey as well. Okay, so that means back to base, and, I've got to head to the Nether. Woof, okay. Another wondrous little trip to the Nether. Been here a million times before. Now, this time, what I'm not used to... Now, for what I'm not used to doing. I don't think that I... Woo! Hey, Mr. Gast. You're in my way. Ah, there we go, got rid of him. And, woo! We got bees. Hornets. Whew. Nuts. Okay, so, what the heck? Everything in here wants to kill me. Okay, so, what I want to do is take some of this, more hornets. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a hive. These are also spawned in by Biomes of Plenty. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... First of all, I'm gonna set this to slow. And, I want to go down into the heart of this thing. Okay, check it out. I'm in a hive. And... this appears to be an empty one. I don't think that there's anything for me to take out of this hive. I'm looking through it. Nope, doesn't look like there's any hive. This looks like to be an exhausted hive. Okay, yeah, I've come out the bottom. Okay, so... First of all, I've angered the wasps. I don't know why these are beehives. I mean, they're beehives, but they've got wasps in them. I think there's another one around the corner here. Okay, here we go. I found myself another hive. Let's go in from the top again. Aha! This is a good hive. You see these honey blocks? Okay, so the honey blocks, they actually aren't really used for anything. But as you can see below, there's honey there. Now, what I would love to do is pump that honey up, okay? But unfortunately, that's not an option, okay? Because honey from Biomes of Plenty kind of functions in a very unusual way. So what I can do as an alternative... where on earth did it come from? Golly! The wasps! Yeah, so this is a dangerous task to be undertaking. Now, hopefully I can do what I wanted to do. And what should happen is, it should, like, drain down to this little spot and then I can bucket it up. Or, as an alternative, I could just go back into the hive, which was, honestly, just a simpler plan. If I just take this barrel and place it down right there, I can go ahead and bucket up this honey, and I can deposit it into the drum. Now, like I said, the problem is that I can't do this with a pump for some reason, and it has everything to do with the way that the liquid functions in Biomes of Plenty. So, you know, as unfortunate as that is, it's just something that I gotta deal with. Okay, guys, so... my god. What a task this has been. So, basically, liquid in, well, basically, the Biomes of Plenty, honey tries to function like a real liquid where, you know, it can exist in more than, well, less than a bucket in a single block space, and it tries to flow down in a natural order. The problem is that it takes a long time. So I've pretty much emptied the entire hive, and I'm down to basically this low layer of honey that's... it really does take its time to float down into this central bit in the middle that I've got here. As you can see, it's working at that. Jeez, come on. Come on. Give me another bucket. Give me another bucket. Yeah, see, it's taken forever. But what I have managed to do is collect up 184 buckets, utilizing my ability to fly with my advanced genetic state. So I'm going to go ahead and take up this drum, and I think that I'm pretty much done here. I don't really care to hang out anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and dodge the wasps and head back to base. And in the meantime... oh my god, that's a lot of freaking wasps. Run! Okay, so now that I'm back to the house, I've got honey and berries off of the list, so those wasps want to kill me. I'm heading back to the solution tower. Okay, guys, so that's almost everything. Now, it's time to get on to something a little bit more interesting. I need to dig up myself rubies, sapphire, peridot, topaz, malachite, and tanzanite to get the rest of the ingredients that I'm going to require. So, first off, ruby, sapphire, and peridot. So, luckily, these things also exist from the Project Red exploration mod. So I have these Project Red versions of Sapphire, Peridot, and Ruby. And utilizing the automatic dictionary converter, I can come over here and I can change them into the Biomes of Plenty version. I only need one of each, which, you know, is fairly lucky. Pop a Project Red one in there, and then pop a Sapphire in there as well. And there you go. I've got the Sapphire, I have the Peridot, the Sapphire, and the Rubies from Biomes of Plenty. That's no problem whatsoever. Now these, I'm pretty sure from Project Red, they spawn in any biome. There's no really specific rules for how they appear. The Biomes of Plenty ones, though, they do spawn in very specific biomes. So there we go. We've got our Rubies, our Sapphires, and our Peridot under control. Now, I'm going to go ahead and come back, grab my digital miner out, and I've got a little bit more traveling to do. I need to get my hands on topaz, which only spawns in jungle or tropic biomes. So I'm going to head out to a jungle or tropic biome to get my hands on some topaz. Okay, guys, here I am out in a jungle biome, or at least I think that's what it is. Nope, this is a tropical rainforest. So, here I am. I'm all ready to go. I've got the digital miner with me. Now, I could go digging the hard way, and what the heck is that in the bush? Oh, it's a cow wearing a hat. You're being noisy. Go away. Okay, so now that I'm out in this tropical rainforest, I'm going to go ahead and pop this down. And hopefully this will work. I'm going to go ahead and open up the config and go into the ore directory and type in star T-O-P-A-Z, topaz. Save that. And yeah, it looks like it'll dig up the correct topaz. So I'll go ahead and come back, attach the Tesseract to it, and I'll hit start. Okay, so it's digging up blue topaz from Ars Magica. This is not the type that I want. Here we go. Topaz from Biomes of Plenty. So we'll go ahead and stop, and we'll reset config. No, we'll set this to Silk Touch on. Start. Okay, now we can go ahead and stop now that we have the correct topaz ore that we're looking for. Take that out. Reset config, and we'll delete this ore stack. Come back into item stack, so it knows exactly what to get. Hit save. And I don't actually need the raw ore, so I can shut Silk Touch off, and I can go ahead and hit start. And it's going to get me tons and tons of topaz from this jungle biome. Now, admittedly, I only need one of these, but I am a greedy businessman, so, you know, I'll be damned if I'm going to just settle for one topaz whenever I could have all of the topaz from the region. Alright, so as this goes ahead and finishes up, I'll go ahead and check topaz off of the list. The next thing that I need to find is malachite, which spawns in swamps. And I think I've got a couple of ideas for where swamps could be that I could plunder around the map. So I'll go ahead and take these up and head out and find myself a swamp. Alright everyone, so once again, I'm just northeast of the Solution Tower out in this, what is it called? This is a marsh. It is specifically a marsh, and as you can see, I've done some work clearing the grass over there. I think that was whenever I first landed, but I've been a little bit busy. I've goofed off a little bit around here, so you can see I made it kind of like a berry bush Stonehenge. Hasn't really had time to grow. This place is also ancient. So first of all, let's pop into the digital miner and let's open up the config. And what type of what are we looking at this time? Let's see, I need malachite. That's M-A-L-A-C-H-I-T-E. So config ore directory star M-A-L-A-C-H-I-T-E. Sure enough, that works. So we'll go ahead and hit save, go back, and we'll leave the Silk Touch on, and we'll hit start. And there's no malachite here. That's not good. Oh dear. That's definitely the right malachite. That means that I'm going to have to travel much further and much more wide to find this stuff. So, marsh doesn't do it. I've got to find an authentic swamp. Alright everyone, so I found, or at least I hope I know that, I hope this place will work. This is an authentic swampland. It's also around a old retired oil platform. This thing was a real gusher whenever I found that, as you can see. I also leave signs on all of my oil rigs, Strife Solutions Oil and Gas Division. Now, hopefully this biome will do the job and it'll be able to find the malachite for me. So all I gotta do is hop down here, pop down the digital miner, as well as the Tesseract, and hit start. Yes, it does! There's tons of malachite here, so no problem whatsoever. I'll just wait for this baby to finish mining up. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and come in here. Malachite. So, malachite, swamps, that's good and done. Next up, I need to find myself some tanzanite, and that stuff is found in snowy biomes. So, there should be another location not too far from the Solution Tower, off to the northeast, from where I am right now, that will yield the correct type of ore for me. So, I'll just let this finish up, and I'll see you guys over there. Okay, so here I am. I'm out in the middle of a frost forest. It's still the middle of the night. It doesn't really take that long for the this baby to do its job, the digital miner. So I guess I'll just hop right over here because this is right in the middle of the frost forest. Don't know if this is going to do the job, but what was I looking for this time around? It is tanzanite, T-A-N-Z-A-N-I-T-E. So config, we'll change this to tanzanite. Save. Yep, it's pulled up the correct ore, and I'll hit start. And sure enough, it can mine up as much tanzanite as I need. So, with that, I'll go ahead and check that off of the list. There we go. And, now, all I have left to get is endstone. So, I think I know where I can get that stuff, but I think that I've done so much this episode, guys. I will see you guys next time where I'll get my hands on some endstone, and then we'll go about getting to the last of the ingredients that I need to make the divine brew. So, adventure abound, I've still got more to do. Like always, I am Strife of Strife Solutions, and I am making massive and impressive progress. I'll see you guys later. Bye.